I have all of the tools. In fact, I'm going to send out a bug-type Pokemon, because that's how little I am concerned about you. We'll hit it with the Confusion. We're super effective on the Drapion. What do you mean it doesn't affect the Drapion? Oh, is it Dark-type? Clearly not as clever as I thought I was, eh? Okay. Hello everybody and welcome back to the SoulSilver Hardcore Nuzlocke, where we have just battled through a bunch of trainers to get to a Pokemon Center in the middle of a route. It's getting on for night time. We want to get through a cave. I have gone back to town between episodes and I've bought some new balls because we've got another encounter coming up. But what I haven't yet done is spoken to this chap here. And he keeps talking about how good all the fishing is, which is, you know, fair enough. We've got a lot of people fishing in this route, but what he's also giving us is the old rod, so it gives us an opportunity to go back and get some more encounters later on fishing in towns. Now I don't feel like we're in the need of Pokemon at the moment, but it's nice to have that opportunity to go back and get encounters if they are needed. Now just before we go into the cave, there's also this bird keeper here. That badge! It's from Violet City? You beat Falconer? Well, yes I did. I beat Falconer, I got his gym badge, and Lady Wayne there has 3 Pokemon to try and stop me in my tracks. The first one's a Rapidash, it's a fire type, it's gonna get absolutely smashed by my Bubble Beam. So, not concerned whatsoever, absolutely brilliant. Rapidash goes down, and 246 experience points gets Franz up to level 14. Great stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Out comes Oddish. In the interest of spreading the experience around a little bit, I will send Claude out again, just because Claude's got Ember. We'll deal with this Oddish in one hit. Hits us with Sweet Scent, so we're less likely to be able to evade a hit, but that won't matter because we're going to outspeed. We're going to absolutely wipe the floor with this Oddish. As expected, one shot. Good night, Plant Boy. Worth virtually no experience, but out comes a Mudkip. However, I'm going to stay put. I'm going to hit with a Bite. It's a level 8 Mudkip. It should be worth a decent amount of experience points. Didn't quite one-shot it, but it comes in with a growl to lower our attack anyway. Won't stop us as a second Bite finishes the Mudkip off. And does it give me enough experience to get to level 14? No, not quite. But that's enough money to buy another Pokeball if we needed it. However, in for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, I wonder what's here. So random rock usually means there's a hidden item. No, nothing. It's just a rock on this occasion. So we're into Union Cave, and Union Cave is where we'll get yet another encounter, but it also has I think this also has some hidden bits and pieces as well, but it also has some quite nice trainers to battle, some more money to get, some items we could find. Where are... I feel like there's loads of hidden items in here. Oh well, we'll come to them as we come to them. In the interim, we found an X special defense, yet another item I'm going to sell because it's frankly a bit useless. And do you know what, we'll swing up here. Okay, here we go. So our encounter in this cave is... It is a Monferno. Okay. Frankly, I think this Monferno is going to be quite difficult to catch, and I don't want to waste too many balls on it. So, we're just going to hit it with a Bubble Beam. We're probably going to finish it off in one shot, because what I don't want to happen is us to waste all of our balls that we've basically spent all our money on to get, just to get a backup fire type who's not going to get a look in because we've got Claude. Okay, so we'll take on this trainer here. If there's light, a cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. No, but do you know what? You've only got one weightlifter Jacqueline. It's a Drapion, so it's a reasonably strong Pokemon, level 9. But I have all of the tools. In fact, I'm going to send out a bug-type Pokemon because that's how little I am concerned about you. It uses Poison Sting, which I would hope we resist. Yep, doesn't do very much at all. We'll hit it with the Confusion. Okay, it's faster than us. but we're super effective on the Drapier. What do you mean it doesn't affect the Drapier? Oh, is it Dark type? Clearly not as clever as I thought I was, eh? Okay, right, well, that's fine. We'll go to Claude instead. We'll just spread the experience around. Get to Claude. Claude will deal with the Drapion fairly easily and should get Claude up to level 14 as well. So it hits us with a bite. We'll hit it with an Ember. Hopefully maybe even get a burn off. No, but a second Ember will finish off this Scorpion thing. And I mean, we defeat Weightlifter Jacqueline for a few more little Pokédollars. Yeah, 130 across the board. But it's enough to get Claude up to 14. And yeah, good stats all round. Flash! So it gives us 288 Pokédollars, which is getting us there or thereabouts, back up to 500-600. And then we come down to this lower level of Union Cave where there is, I believe this is a TM if I remember correctly. No, it's a Power Herb. I'm not sure what a Power Herb does. Let's have a quick look. So it's nothing in there. It must be a general item. There we go. A single-use item to be held by a Pokemon that allows the immediate use of a move that charges on the first turn. Right, okay. So if we were going into a tough battle, it gives us a chance to... There's a hidden item, a Max Elixir. Good stuff. That'll be worth a few Pokédollars. And there we go. That's the TM. It's a Dark Pulse. Yes, if we had something like Solar Beam or something where you need to set up, then that could be quite nice. But I don't see it coming up too much. I think we should just stick to reliable moves. So we'll keep it, but I don't think we'll really use it. Right, the user releases a horrible aura imbued with dark thoughts. It may also make the target flinch. So, Dark Pulse, it is a 15 PP, power 80, 100% accuracy, dark type special move. Do we have anyone that can learn it? No. Right, well, let's put that to bed. Because that would be a good move. That would be a good move on a dark type Pokemon. We don't have one, so we won't use it. Another possibility of an encounter in this cave was Kricketot. Kricketot, I think, is one of the weaker bug type Pokemon. I'm not really interested, so quite pleased we didn't run into that. And oh, there's a lot of middle evolution starter Pokemon here because we've got a Bayleaf as well. I'm going to run away. In fact, thinking about it, I'm not getting everyone up to level 14 is all well and good, but I feel like with the ace of the next trainer being, well, 17, I feel like if all our Pokemon are a bit behind, it's not going to be brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get one or two of them up to about 15, 16 before we take on the next gym. Whoa, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see anyone here. You literally must have passed like a couple of people to get in here. Ace Trainer Tier, one Pokemon. It's an Apom. Not going to be worth that much experience, but it's level 11. We will we'll charge up. Oh no, it's hitting us with a sand attack, so our accuracy drops, so we're not going to be able to hit anything. But that's alright, because when we do hit, we'll hit like a freight train. No, missed with Supersonic. I don't know why I did that, because Supersonic has a low accuracy anyway, we weren't going to hit. But a Thundershock hopefully does. Astonish does little, but gets a flinch off. But it looks like a speed tie actually, maybe we're faster. So yep, Thundershock does a good amount of damage. We are going to struggle to get another hit off, but when we do, it will finish off the Apom. So it keeps using Tail Whip, which is annoying, as it's lowering our substantial defense. But there we go. There is the Thundershock. Apom goes down. Fantastic. And a good chunk of experience. So you are beaten big time. You give us big bucks. And we head further into the cave. Oh, there is another wild encounter. It's a starter again, but it's a first evolution. It's Totodile. Well, Totodile is weak to our electrolyte moves, so I'm just going to hit it with a Thundershock just so that we get a few experience points for it. It's not really going to be, you know, life-changing stuff, but there we go. gets the Totodile out of our way, and on to the next battle. Let me see if you are good enough to battle. Well, certainly we're good enough to battle. We have beaten many trainers. You have 3 Pokemon, Ace Trainer Mike, and the first is a Dragonair, so you're going to resist our electric types, I can tell. Oh, it's also got Hail. Oh, I think that might be bad for you, actually, because Hail, normally dragons are weak against Ice-type moves. Now, it just remains to be seen as to whether or not the Hail does super effective damage with its damage over time. It hits us with a Leer, which lowers our defense, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. We're getting a metal sound off, so we lower its... No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. We lower its special defense. We're going to raise the power of our next electric type move, which I feel like is resisted anyway, but our special defense goes up, so if it hits us with a special move, we are good. I'm just hoping that we can hit a Thundershock on this Dragonair and get a decent amount of damage off. Just looking at it, it's level 4, what am I worried about? Yeah, it might resist, but it's weak AF. There we go, not very effective, one-shot kill. Dragonair goes down, 123 experience points, and TN is nearly up to level 14. Out comes a Furret. Again, not massively worried about the Furret. We'll just hit with a Thundershock. Don't need to set up on this thing. Yeah, there we go. One shot beats the Furret. Fantastic. 148 experience points and gets TN up to level 14. Our special attack is now 42. Ooh, and we're learning Sonic Boom. Do you know what? We won't bother learning Sonic Boom, because although it is a fixed 20 damage, I feel like our electric type moves are going to do much more at this point. So early game, yes, Sonic Boom would be really good, but we're getting to the sort of point in the game really quite early on where 20 damage is not a lot of damage. As I will hopefully demonstrate again with our Thundershock. Yeah, one-shotting a level 8 Pokemon there. We don't need Sonic Boom. Ace Trainer Mike goes down, gives us 256, and onto the cave we go. So, ooh, a Mamoswine. I wouldn't mind a Mamoswine. Mamoswine's a good Pokemon, very, very strong. Learns Ice and Ground type moves, which are good for dealing with some of the more esoteric Pokemon. Yeah, not too sad about that. Being an encounter, it's just a real shame. We've already given it up. And over here there is another ball. What is it this time? It is a Choice Scarf. Okay. So, for those of you keeping tab at home, and for me because I don't know, a Choice Scarf is... Okay, it boosts speed, but only the use of one type of move. So... would be good if I'm going to keep smashing away with the same move, but if I need to vary things up, then it's not so brilliant. Oh, there's another item here as well. This is a treasure trove, a Cherished Ball. Great stuff. So we've got another ball, just in case we need it, for our next encounter, which I believe is immediately after we come out of this cave. A Gliscor is ground and dark type, I think. I'm not going to try and take this thing down, because let's be honest, I'm not going to be able to. And don't really care either. So, Zubat Supersonic keeps confusing my Pokemon. I'm seriously upset about that. Yeah, do you know what? I would be too. Luckily, I've randomised my game. So, Weightlifter Sonia, who sends out a Weeping Bell. Because Zubats are just a plague in normal Pokemon games. But yeah, fortunately it's randomised, so we don't have to fight the same annoying things over and over again. See, again, it's resisting my attacks, but because I'm so strong right now, we're just punching straight through. Sends out a Rotom, which I believe is classed as a legendary. It's certainly unique. I said in a previous episode that Spiritomb was legendary as well. I might have been wrong about that. I think it's just unique. Of course, Rotom further later proves to not be unique, as it's just in all the appliances. So maybe it's just rare in certain regions. So Rotom goes down. Level 6 Rotom is worth hopefully 169 experience points. That's fine. Almost up to level 15. gives us 192 Poké Dollars. And we are into the lower part of the cave. I think there's another place we can go down, just for more items, which would be good, because when we get to Azalea Town I'm going to want to sell up and get some more potions. But first we'll take on this guy. I believe it's a Pokemaniac. I roam far and wide in the search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? Then you're my collecting rival. Of course, collecting Pokemon isn't really on, is it? Because it's a Nuzlocke rule set and they're all in dangers. You only allow one. But Rocklandon sends out a Lapras. Level 11. Lapras are very good tanky Pokemon, however, will be weak to my electric type moves. I'm so pleased we got Tien back. Honestly, Tien is doing so much good work. Okay, we are ever so slightly confused. No, hurt ourselves. Oof. Okay, it uses Mist, so it's going to be obscured. Oh, and it knows Ice Shard as well, so getting some good special moves off. We are very tanky on special though, so does very little to us. Can we break out the confusion? Nope. No, at this point, Tien's going to kill himself. Ah! Boom. As I speak, breakout, Lapras goes down, and Tien surely is up to level 15. Oh, 516 experience points. It's a good dent into 15 as well. Yes, halfway to 16 already. And 700 Poké Dollars. Great stuff. Okay, no, there isn't anywhere to go here. However, we come down here. I think there is possibly one more item and one more trainer. So there's the Monferno again. We don't want the Monferno, so be gone with you, you strange monkey. Has anyone told you your tail's on fire? No, I have done goofed. It's not this way. I need to go around the other side, get the item, and I think then we are out of the cave. Cranidos, which is, I think, one of the fossil type Pokemon. We'll say fossil type, one of the Pokemon you get from a fossil. Quite a good one actually. It does quite a lot of attacking damage. Quite a big fan of Cranidos and Rampardos. They found a light clay. Light clay, I believe, is very similar to the soft sand in that it affects ground type moves. No, it does not. A Pokemon held item that extends the duration of barrier moves like Light Screen and Reflect used by the holder. Cool. So if we're going for a defensive play, that's an option. So we come out of the cave. It is pissing down with rain, and it is also still very dark. So we're just going to nip over here. We're going to grab these apricorns. We're going to battle that hiker, and then we're going to see what our encounter might be in this route. So, lovely. Hiker, I came through the cave, but I still have plenty of energy left. Fantastic. Well, talking about energy, I have a literal dynamo of energy right behind me. Hariyama could do some damage to me. Oh, bloody hell, I'm quite injured actually. I should have healed. Well, you can stay put. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send out Claude. I'm going to send out Claude because I think having an electric type and a fire type as a reasonably high level, I can deal with one or both or the other in most typings, so they cover each other off quite nicely. So we'll hit with an Ember because if I can get a burn off, it lowers its attack. Okay, oh, this is not good. I'm doing virtually nothing to this Hariyama. And it's hitting me quite hard as well. Okay, this is going to be problematic. Ah, you know why it's not doing anything? Because it's raining. But I've got something for that. So we've got a water type with a powerful water type move. So hopefully this does very good damage to deal with this Hariyama. So we hit with a Bubble Beam. Yeah, that is much better. Much better. So our accuracy has dropped, but I'm hoping we can still get a second Bubble Beam off and we'll finish off the Hariyama. Yep, brilliant. Great stuff. See, not healing in battle is much harder than I thought it would be. So out comes a Luxio. Of course, it's super effective on me, but I'll go back out to Claude, and Claude should hopefully resist, or at least not be super effectively hit by any of Luxio's electric type moves. Will bite the Luxio down, and that should, fingers crossed, be enough. So we're hit with a bite. How much does that do? Oh yeah, good amount of damage. Gets a flinch off as well, so we get basically a free turn. So a second bite finishes off the Luxio. I think he's only got 2 Pokemon. Ace Trainer Robin goes down now. No, we do not want to swap numbers. I'm not interested in your phone number. I am interested, however, in this Pokemon. So who do we get? Oh, bloody hell. It's the return of Misty. Misty, who is desperate to join our team. Misty's done bits for us in the past, but I don't think I want to waste too much time training this up. So unfortunately, there is a bit of a shocking issue with that Togepi, and it goes down. So be it. We are now into the next area, into Azalea Town, where we find an old man having an argument with a Team Rocket Grunt. So the Rocket Grunt is arguing, saying that Rocket never really went away, when we both know very well that it did. It was disbanded by a plucky 10-year-old boy in the Kanto region. Okay, so we're going to heal up our Pokemon just now, and then going to have to go speak to Kurt so we can start the Slowpoke well. And who knows, we could even maybe beat the Slowpoke well today. So there's another encounter in the Slowpoke well, which would be nice. And on the way back through, what we're going to do is we're going to pop into the shop, because we've got some bits to sell and also some bits to buy. So after a very rapid conversation there with Kurt, he's sprinted off to the Slowpoke well, and he's gone to try and save all the poor little Slowpokes that are being harvested for their tails by Team Rocket. We are going to pop to the shop, so we're going to sell the light clay, because I'm never going to use that. We're going to sell the choice card. No, we're not. We're going to sell the flame orb. I don't really want that. And then we've got PP Max. Going to sell that. Max Elixir. I'm going to keep hold of, actually, because that could be really handy in later game. I'm going to sell Bind, which was, 1,500. Great stuff. And that's about us, I think. So, I'm going to keep the Max Elixir because it could be really useful. The Cherished Ball, a quite rare Pokeball that's been specially crafted to commemorate some sort of occasion of sorts. Of course, in proper Pokemon games, when you do like the events to go and buy, to go and get mythic Pokemon and stuff from distribution events, that's what they come in. Is the red Pokeballs, the Cherished Balls. So I'm just gonna get. Yep, there we go. Some more super potions, some more regular potions, and some more balls as well. So we are now up to 18 balls. That should be sufficient, surely. That should be enough. So we've only got one encounter before we take on the next gym and our rival, but we do have a fair few difficult battles. So we are going to pop straight into here, into the Slowpoke well. And here's Kurt. I took the guard up. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. Rats! If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. It can't be helped. Dave, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Right. Well, we are going to do just that, Kurt. Don't you worry. We are going to take on Team Rocket again, and we're going to see what they've got in store for us. Before that, this is our encounter. It is it's a Nidorina. Yet another favourite of mine. It is Lizzie. Do I want to... You know what, I'll hit it with the Thundershock. Hopefully the Thundershock doesn't kill Lizzie. If it does, then... Okay, Sarah, Sarah. Okay, not to be. No Lizzie for us this time. What a shame. That's a shame. To be honest, having to evolve it with a Moonstone means it's going to be really difficult anyway. And we don't really want to have to muck around with a less than optimum Pokemon. We will take on the Team Rocket Grunts though, because there's lots of opportunities here for experience before we take on the gym. Strongman Sonia sends out a Togepi. We have proven we're not fussed about Togepis. We can take them out really easily. So we'll hit with the Metal Stone just to lower its defences enough. It does growl, which does little to us. It lowers our attack, which we don't use. We don't use our attack stats, so we'll then hit with the Thunder Shot, and I would expect this one-shots the Togepi as well. Absolutely brilliant. Out comes Persian. Persian, very, very quick, capable of getting some really hard hits. Hits us with a Fake Out as well, so we automatically flinch. We lose our first turn, and it's got a speed boost. It's a speed boost Persian. Against anything else, that could be terrifying because it will just massively ramp up its opportunity to get critical hits. TN with that Zap Plate, with that special attack as well, very, very strong. I don't want to get any more levels on TN actually, because I've just remembered I've got a level cap. So what we will do is we will pop Claude out front, and Claude can do a bit more work for us. So we will pop up here. There's another item for us here, which is a Lax Incense. Yet again, something that we're going to sell for big bucks, because I'm not going to use that Lax Incense, I don't think. But it's worth a lot of money. Stop taking Slowpoke tails. What? If you want us to disobey a direct order from Executive Proton, if you want to stop us, you'll have to defeat us all. Go ahead and try. Well, I'm making a career out of it now. So, Strongman Kate in a mini skirt sends out Staravia. Probably could have done with an electric type out for this, but the level cap has spoken. So, Claude will just do the business. We'll get a bite off. Staravia clearly much quicker than us. But, oh, it's maybe a speed type. Okay, great stuff. So, 217 experience points. Good stuff. And out comes the Chimecho. It's a psychic type. It's level 11. So a bite will finish you off, I think, in one. Because I don't think you're very good at taking hits. Ooh. Okay. Jolly good. Well done, Chimecho. You live to fight another day. At least, of course, until I basically light a fire under you and you burn to death. 346 experience points gets Claude up to level 15. Great stuff. Learns Roar. Roar is nice, so it basically means if I'm stuck in with someone I don't want to be fighting, then I can get out of there nice and easily. So there's an energy powder here, which I feel like we got recently actually. I think we got in another playthrough was the energy powder. I think the energy powder is remove status off of the Pokemon. So that'll be nice. Quit taking Slowpoke tails. If we listened to you, Team Rocket's rep would be ruined. Well, yeah, maybe you shouldn't take the advice of a 10-year-old boy, but Strongman Crystal sends out an Aron. Aron is a steel type. It doesn't like being set on fire. Ember will finish off the Aron nice and quickly. Lovely, lovely stuff. One shot, 144 experience points. Out comes a Cherim, which I think is a grass type, which doesn't like being set on fire. And we should one-shot this. Yes, we do. Hopefully worth a bit more experience, actually, Cherims. 256, yep. And then finally is a Togepi, which they seem to be in abundance around here. Well, we'll see how we like to hit this bad boy. No, so a tough egg, no, but not tough enough as we bite into it and the oak goes everywhere. Strongman Crystal is defeated, gives us some money, and then the last person to take on is Mr. Blue, Executive Proton, who is trying to brag that they're the scariest person in Team Rocket. Well, they may well be the scariest person in Team Rocket, but they don't scare me. Fisher Cammy sends out a Graveler. Okay, that scares me. Okay, Graveler scares me quite a bit because it could self-destruct, could do some damage. So I'm going to roar it because I want to take on the next Pokemon, and then what we'll do is probably use Franz to deal with Graveler next. So what else did Proton have? Oh, a Lopunny. Yes, the furry bait. No worries, we can deal with that. So an Ember should... Okay, does a fair amount of damage to the Lopunny. What does a bite do? It's more physical, maybe does better. Nope. Nope, but it's a 3-hit. Whatever we use now, we'll go for another bite. It's going to endure because it's used endure. Okay, fine. Sodget. Final Ember. Takes up the Lopunny. Lopunny goes down. Worth more experience. Hopefully gets us up to level 16. 457 experience points. Exactly what we were looking for. So it gets us up to level 16 as well. And then Graveler comes out, so we'll swap out to Franz. We should be able to Bubble Beam this this Angry Rock and deal with it nice and easily. So, Claw come back, send out Franz. Uses Rock Polish, which I believe just makes it faster. Yep, speed sharply rises, but we are still faster yet. We use a Bubble Beam, and I would have thought does significant damage. Yep, it's still quad weak, 4 times weak to water type moves. So Franz gets the experience points to get up to level 15, and we've beaten Team Rocket in the cave. Well, once again, we learn Rain Dance as well. That's good. So we can boost our water type moves, and I think we either boost our water type moves or we hamper fire type. Either way, so very, very good indeed. Kurt's back. He's back on all fours. He's back on his feet anyway. And brilliant. Brings us back to his house. So he's going to thank me. Yes, we were amazing. Yes, it was great. Give us the fast ball. So we've got yet more balls. And we have apricorns. So I'm going to give you these yellow... No, both the yellow apricorns. Yep. Both the yellow apricorns. I am spectacularly failing. And you can turn those into Pokeballs for me. But we are about 32 minutes now, so I do not want to make this go on too long. We will stop here, and in the next one we're going to pop into Bugsy's gym, we're going to take him on, and we're going to get our next gym badge. If you have enjoyed the video, and I really hope you have, stick a like on the video for me. If you'd like to see me do something different, then let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. These videos go up every single Tuesday and Friday, and I hope to see you for that one. Take care of yourselves. Ta-ra!